Alrighty, my friends, welcome into another AFK journey video. I wanted to go over all the different ways that we can achieve getting the training manuals to level up our characters. A lot of people were asking in the comments of the last couple of videos, like, hey, how do I level up quick? You know, where can I get these training manuals? So on and so forth. So we're just going to go one by one and kind of look at every single way that you can get them. The very first way is pretty much the obvious, is going to be any battles that will be on the map. Any icons that give you puzzles, any icons that give you enemies, any icons that give you chests, all of these ways, any icons that give you side quests or the main quests. These are all the obvious ways to get training manuals to level up your characters, get resources and everything like that. This one's pretty obvious, so let's not take too much time on that because I'm pretty sure everyone knows about that one. Obviously, there's the exploration progress as well. This one mostly gives you gems and gold, but there is, later on, there is a level that gives you some XP manuals right there. So if you are further than this in the story, this is a new account I just created for a free-to-play journey. So we're still on day 1.5, I would say, on this one. But we pretty much have everything unlocked that will be viable for getting those. So just look out for these icons. Make sure to clear the map out as clear as possible with your level and stats and everything like that. If we come over here to the Mystic House, obviously, always remember to check your mail. Your mail sometimes has some goodies from the devs. It also has some goodies for like daily activities and everything like that. So definitely check here to get any resources and stuff that you may have missed. Obviously get those. You don't want to miss out on those. The next place is we're going to jump over to the battle modes. Pretty much every single battle mode gives you some kind of resource if you do this. Honor Duel gives you a bunch of resources right here. Let's see, I don't think any of those were training manuals, so that's more gold and diamonds. But definitely the Dream Realm is one of them that gives you a ton of training manuals if you see. And then it also gives you, if you are able to beat the first stage, you'll jump over to the common 2 and you'll get a repeat of all these rewards and resources as well. So daily you want to knock out Dream Realm. You want to knock out your AFK stage challenge. This is another obvious one. The higher you get in your AFK stage challenge, the more resources that you will accumulate for being AFK, or per hour or per minute or per second, whatever you want to look at in that resource. So the higher that we get, we unlock more tiers and rewards and everything like that that allows this chest to have a more glorified cache when we go to loot it. So the next couple of ways is going to be obviously doing your guild activities. So doing the battle drills, doing your guild activities, the challenges and stuff like that they have, because you do get guild chests at the end of a session for the guild, where all of your work has accumulated together into some chests that you get to loot at the end of the session for the guilds. This is going to be a huge cash out. I mean, it's like a good 4 or 5 days worth of XP and everything. You should be able to bump up some characters very, very heavily once you get your first one of those. So make sure you get into a guild as fast as possible. Even if it's not going to be the guild that you stay with for life, get into one and get the resources and everything like that. You should not miss it. You should not miss it. Over here, we're going to look at the Journey's Gift. This one right here is just going to be like your accumulations per days that you've logged in. This one right here is going to be the characters and everything that you get from here. And now we have the Forward Journey, again, an accumulation of more summoning items and everything like that. But if we pop over here to the Primal Lord, which is available, I believe, 8 or 9 days after your server has set in, whichever server you're on, 8 or 9 days after that, he gets unlocked. The only thing is you have to reach Dark Forest 5 to be able to get him. On my other account, which was also free to play, I got to Dark Forest 5 on day 6. So we will see if we can repeat that and get there in 6 days which right now, as you can see, the server is on day 2, but we did just start last night at 7, so we haven't even gone through a full day of reset. So technically, we are on day 1 of playing, but the server is on day 2. No problem. So other than this, you have the events. If you come over here, sorry, not this one. Which one am I looking for? Give me 1 second. Quest, sorry. You have your growth path right here. This one, depending on the quests, they also give you, and look, there's 100k training manuals that we got from doing this one, just reaching that. And this one, every time you go up, you get all these rewards right here, and then it refreshes to another set of missions, so on and so forth. You have your growth trials, which will allot you a bunch of different resources and everything like that. I'm pretty sure I've accumulated a couple resource manuals from there. And then, of course, your daily quests that give you missions and everything to complete as well. So as long as you're staying on top of all of these things, you will be getting the most out of all of your training manuals. Now, there is one specific thing that I think a lot of people may do in the very beginning of the game, but then they might skip over, which is going to be this guy's shop right here. When you go through the missions and you go through the world, you accumulate the Hollystone coins. These right here allow you to buy items, and the more items you buy, the more items get unlocked. So this is just from doing your missions. Come back to the shop and check, because here we've already gotten, what, it's almost 20,000, a little bit over 20,000 training manuals just from here. And as you can see, there's a 15k, 29, 47. It just starts going up and up and up in training manuals. So do not miss out on that. As you can see, my next goal is 2140 to unlock these. I've got 1765 spent, so I need to spend another 500 basically to unlock these, 400 something to unlock these. And you also get some gear in here as well. These are all higher tier gear and stuff. As you can see, I've bought a couple pieces, probably just to push this forward. But this is the last spot, I would say, other than using the codes, which if you haven't watched the last video, the free-to-play journey day 1, I put every single code that is active in the description of that video. Go check it out. It's also got some very useful information and everything for starting a new account, and or if you're still on your first week of the game, it has a lot of good useful information. Anyways, guys, thank y'all so much for stopping by. I hope you found all the different ways to get these training manuals. I hope you guys level up your characters, your summons go good and everything like that, and I'll see y'all in the next video.